As you folks can see, you race fans, black, black, white. When we met this man, Josef Newgarden, he was just an up-and-coming Indy Lights guy and wanted to be part of the group someday. And now, he's a Penske driver. And guess what? Everything changes when you're a Penske driver, brother. But the good news is there's a lot of guys that wish they were Penske drivers. Are you having any fun yet?
Oh, I'm having a lot of fun. Each day's a new journey.
You don't mind black and white?
No, it's my outfit. I know what my outfit is. It's like going to a new school, and I'm like going to Catholic school here. Like I've got an outfit every day. So, no, I've loved it. It's been great. It really has. I've been busy. I've been so busy with personal stuff and figuring out that. I think anyone can relate that has had to move state to state for a job change. They can relate that it's a big task. So I've been busy, but I've been enjoying it. Everything's been going really well.
Is the thing that's over? Pagenaud said once. He goes, he was on a two-car team. You've been on a one-car team most of the time, and he said it was overwhelming, the resources, and just walking into the shop and going, "Oh my God, this is all at my disposal." Is that one of the first things that hit you?
It's a lot. I mean, I think when you get introduced, I got introduced when. I went to the team and we signed the contract, and right before we went testing, and there's 425 plus employees at that factory. It is a factory, and I come from 35, 40 employees at ECR, which is great. You can wrap your hands around it. You can really understand where everyone's at, what everyone's name is. It was overwhelming. It was very overwhelming to get introduced to everyone and sort of get an introduction to who everyone is. But it's great. I mean, once you get used to it, it really is fun. I like actually wandering around the shop and just talking to people that I don't know, whether they're on the NASCAR side or the IndyCar side. It's kind of fun. So I've been enjoying it. I think it's only going to get better the more I understand it. But he's right. There's a lot of resources. There's a lot that you can do, but I think the secret sauce is in other areas. It's not just the resources. There's other things that make that thing turn.
But you know what? When you're thinking about, okay, I won the Indianapolis Championship, maybe I can become a full-time IndyCar driver. You're just a kid. You're 25 years old. Are you almost 26?
I'm 26.
You're 26 years old. You're still a kid. To think that you can never. Everybody always aspires to win the Indy 500 or drive for Roger Penske, but when it finally happens. I don't care who you are. You gotta sit back and go, all right, now I gotta perform.
Well, I mean, you got to perform anywhere, right? Everyone says that. They're like, do you feel pressure now? And I don't think it changes. I mean, I had pressure at ECR, but it's good pressure. You feel pressure for the people that you're working with. I mean, we're all working in the same direction. We're all trying to figure it out and have good results. And, whether I was in the ECR car or whether I'm going to be in the Penske car, I still felt like, hey, I got to go out here and do my job. I got a responsibility, just like we all do on the team, to try and make it happen. So I don't think that's going to change, but it is at first overwhelming. You feel this responsibility to, hey, we're going to the Indy 500, we're Team Penske, there's a lot of history here. We know how to get it done, and we expect to get it done, and I think we can. So it's a lot, but it's not that different at the end of the day.
Well, you're pretty tough on yourself, and you still won a couple races every year. Pagenaud really struggled his first year with Penske, and then he wins the championship. But I get letters every week in the mailbag that say, how do you think Newgarden's going to do this? I think he's going to win a couple races. What'll be a good season?
Everyone's asking me this too. What's going to be successful? A lot of people want to bring up Pagenaud's first year, and lots say that he had a very difficult year, and I guess from a results standpoint he did. But Pagenaud was also very fast in his first year. He didn't struggle for speed. So, there's other pitfalls to this deal than just not being quick. You could be really quick and you just might not have the results. I think we're going to have some speed. I'm not worried about that. I know what to do in the race car. I know what I want, and I think we're all smart enough at that race team to figure out what I'm going to need in the car. The tough part is putting it all together, making sure you string together some results, get some momentum, and then hopefully challenge for a 500, challenge for a championship victory. That's going to be tough, but I have all the confidence that we can do that too. So it's going to be exciting. I'm thrilled. I'm going to be in the number 2 car with Verizon, and you know how they've been such a great partner for IndyCar. So to have that responsibility, it's a lot, but it's also very fun at the same time.
You're going to be flying on that old private plane, and RP's going to call you up and say, kid, one of these days we're going to let you try the Daytona 500 if you win a championship or two for me in the Indy 500, and just don't forget the little guys on your way up. Just remember, you're all in black, but you're still the knight in shining armor for IndyCar. The young kid that everybody likes that can interview himself in Long Beach and go, "Who's your favorite driver?" with your Josef Newgarden shirt on. Guy goes, "Never heard of him." Guess what? You'll hear him before this year's over, folks.